Good morning, everyone. So happy to be here today. So excited for this President's Day morning and to talk about healthy finances and becoming a steward. All right, in Optavia, we strive for the trilogy of optimal health, healthy body, mind, and finances. Some might question, why add healthy finances? Can't you be healthy and have no money at all? Well, I'd argue that striving for health in all three areas really brings an overall wellness, fulfillment, abundance that isn't enjoyed when one or more is missing. I've seen this in my own life, in fact. I've personally been out of balance in all three of these areas at different times in my life. And I've seen how physical illness brings stress or loss of job. I've seen how stress and depression quickly turns into health issues because of unhealthy coping mechanisms, or how financial struggle affects the ability to purchase healthy foods or practice important self-care activities. So you may have heard an old story called the parable of the talents. A man goes on a journey, entrusting his servants with his wealth and possessions in his absence. To one servant, the master gives 5 talents. To a second, the servant gives 2 talents. And to a third servant, he gives 1 talent. And a talent in this instance refers to a unit of measurement often used to weigh out silver or gold. So the parable goes on to say that 2 of the servants, the one given 5 and the one handed 2, were good stewards of their master's money, investing it in such a way that when the master returned, they handed back double what he had originally given them. The third servant, however, was not so prudent. According to the story, the one who received the 1 talent went away and dug a hole in the ground and hid his master's money. When the master eventually did return, the servants who were faithful were praised and entrusted with more of the master's wealth. Well done, good and faithful servant, the master said to each of them. You were faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. The servant who was fearful and negligent, however, was swiftly reprimanded by his master, who called him wicked, lazy, and worthless. His talent was taken and given to the one with 10 talents, and he himself was thrown out of his master's presence. So wise stewards make more with what they're given. Unwise stewards do not. So here's some helpful questions when considering your financial health. Do I spend too much or gamble my money away? Am I on the left side of the spectrum? Or on the other side of the unwise spectrum, do I hide the money I do have, never sharing or improving my own life or the lives of others? Or am I striving to become a wise steward of the money I have now? I think most all of us can improve financial health by being more wise with the money that we have. And I would guess that many of us can also improve by making more money. Simple as that. I encourage you to explore the opportunity to coach, which gives us a chance to link arms with people on the journey to health and bring value to others with an evidence-based program that actually works. So think about this. What if your decision to coach could bring a healthy body, mind, or even healthier finances to a loved one or a friend who's struggling? I think we all have people in our life struggling in one or more of the areas of the trilogy of optimal health. So I also want to talk about some thoughts with scarcity and abundance. The scarcity mindset tends to say things like, I need to make more money, or I have to lose this weight. Whereas the abundance mindset says, I want to improve my trilogy of optimal health. I get to move my body. I choose to help others. In scarcity, we tell ourselves and others, catch yourself saying this to your kids, parents. We can't afford that. Versus, do we want to make this a priority right now or not? There's a big difference between those two. Scarcity brings stress, where abundance brings an increase of peace. And finally, in scarcity, we focus on our limitations versus moving to abundance, where we ask, how can I better love myself and others right now in this situation? So I want to tell you guys about an exciting opportunity with our Double the Love Challenge. We are giving scholarships for you to improve your healthy finances through coaching others. So if you have had an inkling to help someone else or to improve your financial situation, or even to just make a difference in your community, I encourage you to look into coaching. We'll be sending out an email today with a playback video to watch and some more information about our 25-25 scholarships that we're offering this week. And it goes until the end of the month, where you can take advantage of $25 right away, wellness credits back after getting your kit, and then another $25 after completing your training as a new coach. And what I can say personally is that coaching has been the biggest blessing in my life, that it has been just an amazing 13 years since my husband Jared and I have started coaching. We have improved in all three areas of the trilogy, and I think the biggest area that I would talk about is the healthy mindset area, that we were deeply entrenched in that scarcity mindset, that we felt like, we talked about the drama triangle on Saturday. We felt like, why are we always such a victim of everything? Why does everything keep happening to us? And there's something magical about learning these things at a deeper level and passing this information on to clients, linking arms with other people, that really, when you are financially compensated for learning this stuff at a deep level, all of a sudden you really start internalizing it. So I'm so grateful that you guys are participating in Double the Love. I'm grateful that you are taking the time to work on yourself, to work on all three areas of the trilogy: body, mind, finances. I encourage you to contact your coach, contact the coach who invited you, and tell him or her, this is what I want to work on. These are the areas I want to improve in, and make a goal to make those things happen. Make a plan to support it. So thanks so much, you guys. Appreciate you. Look for that email later and have a fantastic day. See ya.